You're right, guys. So, literally 5 minutes ago, the match I am playing right now, France and Argentina, sorry, just ended. And it was a very, very good game. Very good, actually. 4-3 to France after, and Jesus Christ. France were absolutely brilliant. I'm like, it's actually funny how good they were compared to Argentina. And not only just the forwards, like, yes, Argentina have one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion anyway, but this man here, Kylian Mbappe, he had an absolutely brilliant game. Matuidi had a very, very good game before he ended up coming off because he had a yellow card, and he misses the next game as well because he got too many yellow cards. But it was an absolutely brilliant game. I wanted to talk about this because I couldn't get to talk about the Portugal-Spain game, which that just pretty much confirms that Ronaldo is, without a doubt, the best player in the world at the moment. Well, in my mind anyway, but there's a lot of differences between the Argentinian team and the French team. I'm going to talk about the main thing, which was player selection. Not once in this tournament did France pick the wrong players. Pavard, who scored an absolutely brilliant goal in the game, he was just brilliant. He was so good at right back. Di Maria didn't stand a chance against him today, even though he did actually score the best goal of the match in my opinion. But he was brilliant. Mercado was destroyed down that right hand side. Tagliafico didn't really stand a chance against Mbappe, but let's face it, Mbappe was by far man of the match. 2 goals, destroyed the defence. He was absolutely brilliant. Midfield, Pogba actually had a very, very good game. I'm not surprised by that at all, because I know when he gets going, Pogba can be a very good player. It's just Mourinho's not the right manager for him, I think. If you get him doing his box-to-box stuff, giving him the chances to create, Pogba is, without a doubt, going to be the next big player. I have no doubt in my mind. Kante, of course, it's Kante. Like, he's obviously going to have a good game, but Matuidi was very, very good. Like, never stopped. Always tried to get the ball. Very good for me. Very good for France, I think. And in Argentina's defense, Enzo Perez, I don't really like him. Like, I don't know why he even started over Dybala, who I think should have started in every single match. Unless he was unfit, but I think he only came on as a sub. That's it. And that's kind of stupid, because with the quality that Argentina have, you would really expect them to play their best players. Like, the only really good player that started in every single match was Messi. Otamendi had a very decent game in the first 50 minutes of the game. But then France decided we're going to turn up, we're going to destroy you, and we're going to show why we're going to get to at least the semi-finals. But Ever Banega actually, in my mind, was Argentina's player of the tournament. Even though Aguero got 2 goals, one of them was today as well, which actually made the last 2 minutes not too interesting after the Mercado foul, and then Otamendi kicked the ball into the guy's back. But I 100% believe France can win this if they just keep the quality they had today. But then we go to the striker situation. Giroud, without a doubt in my mind, is probably the best number 9 for being a target man in the world. He's tall, he's strong, he's always good at keeping your head. He was unbelievable. Today, Argentina only went with one striker, who was Messi. Yes, he's very good, but he's not good enough to just carry the team. With Barcelona, he has quality everywhere. Like, Sergio Roberto is very good. Umtiti, who had a very good game, is very good. Pique is one of the best centre-backs in the world. Jordi Alba is very, very good. Who else is good? Rakitic, when you get him on a good day, is very good. Iniesta, who's gone to visit Kobe, I think Messi's going to miss him a lot, but he's the wrench that keeps grinding and fixing everything in that midfield for Barcelona. The only person that actually did something in that midfield was Banega, and then he got a yellow card, and if Argentina went through, he would have missed the next game, and that would have been a huge blow for Argentina, because he was the only person in that midfield that actually tried to create something. The goalkeeper situation, well, you can't really say anything. Like, their main goalkeeper, Romero, got injured before the thing started, so they ended up having to get other goalkeepers. They brought Willy Caballero. Now, he's not a bad goalkeeper, I'll give him that. Like, he's definitely a decent goalkeeper. But I don't think he was the right option to go into the second game. I think they should have brought Rulli, the guy from Real Sociedad, or even play him, because he's probably the best goalkeeper they have that isn't Romero, and Romero isn't even a starter for Man United, and I'm saying that. With Argentina, I honestly don't even know who they have, because the only one that's really going to start for them is Lloris, and Lloris isn't... He's a good goalkeeper, but he's not very good, if that makes sense. And... Jesus Christ, like... You could actually visually see the comparison in the game. If you have seen the game, guys, and you want to have a discussion about this, leave a comment down below. But Jesus Christ, it's actually mind-boggling how bad Argentina were when they went 2-1 up. I think they decided, since we're 2-1 up, we're probably going to win this. We have one of the greatest of all time watching us, and one of the greatest of all time playing for us. That doesn't matter. You need to keep your composure, you need to keep playing good football, and you need to play good football. Like, this man, that man right there, Kylian Mbappe, 19 years of age, and he's scoring 2 goals in the World Cup against one of the favourites. And He was absolutely brilliant. He 100% deserves to get man of the match. He got the penalty, which I don't know what Rojo was doing. I think he was just being a complete another idiot, thinking, oh, the ref won't see this, I'll get away with it. We could clearly see there was a push in the back. Di Maria had a very quiet game in the first half until he scored that absolutely brilliant goal. But it's actually stupid how bad Argentina have been. They just scraped through the group. I mean, they drew against Iceland, which is kind of stupid. Messi missed the penalty. Second game, they were absolutely destroyed by Croatia, who I think can go very, very far in this, because they have so much quality. But the thing that annoyed me the most about the Argentinian team was the fact that every time there was a foul, they just went into the referee's face and said, that's not a free kick, that's not a penalty, that's... If the referee blows, and unless VR changes his mind, the decision stands. I have absolutely no idea why they even tried to change his mind, because it was never going to work. Like the Rojo penalty was definitely a penalty against Mbappe, and it's just unbelievable how bad their complaining was. It's almost honestly as bad as Barcelona against Real Madrid. And I haven't seen a Real Madrid versus Barcelona match, I don't think. And I know it's bad. Like, it's honestly, it's pathetic. That's what it is. It's absolutely pathetic that the big teams think that they can go through just because of how good their team is. Like, look at Germany. I know this is completely off topic, but they're the world champions, and they got knocked out in the group stages for the first time in their history. And they played almost as bad as Argentina. But Argentina just went through because Nigeria just lost the quality. I think Nigeria 100% would have given France a better game, because one, their quality was shown against Argentina. They just got a little bit tired, didn't know what to do. But that's understandable, because in those conditions they have to do in the World Cup, where they just weren't fair. And I think after Croatia beat Argentina 3-0, you kind of knew these aren't going to go that far. Like, you could see straight away that France were going to beat these. Mercado. I'll say this about Mercado now. He's got more mouth than he has talent. Jesus, he's not even good. I don't know why he's in the team. Like, Theo Hernandez, I think that's their left back. He looks really, really good. Really good. And I feel really bad for Messi, because that game could honestly just have decided that Messi is going to be one of the greatest of all time without winning the World Cup. Like, Pele won the World Cup at, I think it was 18 years of age, with the Golden Boot. But that doesn't matter, because Messi is going to be without a World Cup, without anything. I heard the BBC commentator say that he hasn't scored a goal in the knockout stages. I think that's unbelievable. That Messi is one of the greatest of all time, and he hasn't got a goal in the knockout stages of the World Cup. That's another thing. Argentina are too dependent on Messi. Yes, he's one of the greatest of all time, but with Barcelona, he does these things, he does, because he has the quality around him. But it was seriously evident that France were going to go through, because they have the better quality all around the pitch. They have one of the best young talents in the world, who was right there, Kylian Mbappe. And Messi is... I can completely understand why Messi is frustrated with the Argentina team, because he doesn't have the quality around him. The team selection by Sampaoli, who should be sacked at the end of the day, is ridiculous, because he didn't play Aguero, he played Pavon today. Pavon is a very good impact sub, but he's not a very good player when he's starting. He does try and cut through, but that doesn't mean anything, because if you don't have the quality, you can't win a game. Anyway guys, that's me done with the review of the Argentina and France game. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more like this, give it a like. Next big match I see, I'll try and do a review unless I'm in my dad's, but I will 100% try to do a review like this again. Give this video a like, comment down below if you want to get into the conversation, and I hope you guys did enjoy it.